to the new nation of Islam, Son of Man, and his followers. And you, Tahad, my brother. Because I did see what you wrote last night after I called in. After the man does what he does to basically everybody, but he does it differently to me. He wants to question me and just hear one word answers and then block me out from all the other words I'm saying, which you people not truly hearing because he's talking over me. But Son of Man, you're about to kindle my anger towards you. And I'm going to tell you, you saying that you're the one who heaven has told, but I tell you, I am that one, and heaven shall back my words. That's the difference between me and you. But I'm not here for that. But I'm here to expose you for real now. I'm coming. In fact, you know how many times you owe me $50,000? For just 2 years ago, even last year, really, you were saying you was Allah and you was God. And you didn't even know that there was a difference between the one you call Allah and the one you call God. And that Allah is over the one you call God, and that God is the only begotten of the one who is the Father. Anyway, that ain't why I wanted to make this. I'm making this because yesterday when I called in, you asked the question. And then when you thought I didn't know the question no more, you wanted to play a further game. What question did I ask you? What question did I ask you? And I was like, forget the question. Yeah, here go the answer. There is no black problem in America. There is a problem. But it's not a black problem. It's not a white problem, a Hispanic problem, and the list goes on. It's not that problem that we have to face. We have a problem of not knowing the truth of the heavens. And once every man and woman and child learns this truth, then we won't have a race problem no more. Because truly the color of our skin don't matter. And once you learn the truth of heavens, you will come to know this. But you and your ignorance and trying to make the people believe that you some what y'all call a Mahdi. You are no Mahdi. In fact, if you were the Mahdi, you would tell everybody to turn away from Islam, turn away from Christianity, turn away from all their religions, for all their religions are as filthy rags. Now, you have said so many things that you owe me so many 50,000 or 5,000, whatever price you want to pay. You know how much money you owe me, old man? But save your money. I don't want it. Your money is filthy, just as filthy as you and your way is. And you know why I say your way is filthy? Because you sit there and you play these little word games. You say that God, let me show you. The word God comes from the Greek word Gomar Azdubar. And that's what it is, the syncronym of. The G comes from Gomar. The O comes from Mars. And the D comes from Dubar. But you come with this grantor of dominion. Who is truly the grantor of dominion? Yeah, true. God, you can say God is a grantor of dominion. But is he the giver of dominions? No, he is not. For the one that he came from is. So you say a lot of stuff that's really just word smacks. Like you talking about the library. Yo, you gotta wake up. Now, let me teach you some things so that you might wake up. All right? I heard you say, how you say it? That, man, once you die, that's it and it's over? And there's no reward or penalty after death? Oh, man, you better wake up because you're very close to it. Your days are numbered. You should be preparing yourself to learn the truth and not think that you know it, because you know it not. Let's see if my mind could race across something else that you teach that's false. Well, you teach that all the prophets, they bear witness to you. I'm like, for real? Well, let me tell you how you're not the Mahdi by that. Because as I told you before, all the prophets who came before the Lord thy God, and they are the prophets. You know, Moses and all of them. These dudes, John the Baptist and all these dudes came prophesying of that light that would come into the world. All right? That's how you get prophets. They prophesy all the time about the coming of the one who was God. And then when he came, the prophets that you'll know after him, and all they did was prophesy of that light that had came. So that is truth could be spread from here to the end of time. And that is the one who is the Lord thy God. And that is his disciples. They are the prophets that are after him. If you want to name them and call them anything, you could. I'll let you refer to them as prophets, but they are his disciples. But still, they did what the prophets did. They still bore witness of that light. The ones before him, the two prophets, came to bear witness of him. His disciples, they came bearing witness of him. The only difference is the ones before him came to bear witness of the light to come. And the ones after him bear witness that the light did come. And it is the one who was that light did tell the world that one would come in the last days that will lead them that will truly show you the heavens. And it is not you. Your way is so confusing. You don't even see worldly issues because you don't see the truth of the heavens. Like when you think Biden is such a good thing for America and you give Obama so much praise. Obama's the one who brought all these curses on us. You know why? When he passed that law that goes against heaven's law, that goes against the law of the very fiber of life itself. That is a law saying that two men can be married. No. Two men were not made for each other. Two women were not made for each other, but man was made for woman. And thus is the pattern, the very pattern that life itself is set by. Your flesh follows this pattern. So why should you not? And you try to say that Trump is the reason why so many people die, and you are a fool. Yet you read from scriptures but you don't believe in it. But then I hear you second talk yourself so much because you don't know heaven's